Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to do a kind of a voodoo update and then answer some questions on the last couple videos. It's kind of hard when you're typing to express everything you want to say, so I thought I'd do a video on some of these comments. But first, the voodoo. Got I think I had 1,700 rounds through it. The only thing I started seeing was failure to feed. It started feeding them into the top of the chamber instead of in the chamber. I cleaned the bolt face. It fixed it for probably 20-30 rounds, and then I started having feeding problems again. So I decided, all right, I seen absolutely no accuracy on the groups drop off with that many rounds through it. Literally, the only thing I had with that was just a started getting failure to feeds. It extracted everything fine, just wasn't feeding. So I broke down, I cleaned the whole thing out, scrubbed it top to bottom, shot it in last week's match, which I was going to edit up that video today and get it posted for you guys, but for some reason the camera decided to record the whole thing in slow motion with no sound. Waste of time and effort. But anyways, that's where the voodoo is. Scrubbed it, cleaned it, shot it in the mash last week, shot great. No failure to feeds. I think I had one failure to feed, but that was, I think, rim lock. So, but as far as running, the gun's running good. It's typical voodoo, you know, their mags are shit. I'm using L3I mags now so I can adjust them, and it's working better. So let's go into the comments. So the last video I had was the, what was that video? No, squeal, go. So this one here is the only one on the property that will bite. Go. Hi, boo. The Voodoo's Zero and Makeover. So, let's see what we got comments here. I'm gonna have to put on my glasses. I can't read this. So Dragon Rider gave it thumbs up. Fred Shebester. The chassis looks great. Good shooting too. So the chassis turned out absolutely awesome. Got it done at Sonoma Cerakote. The guy's a retired CHP, and I took it to him on Tuesday, and it was ready for pickup on Thursday. So 2-day turnaround, and it turned out absolutely amazing. I left everything. All I took out was the barreled action and the scope, the Baker wings, the weights, the barricade stop, everything I left on there. He Cerakoted everything, and it looked turned out awesome. Who's this? Jonder Hark 6516. Voodoo is nice. Knowing you built that CZ and shoots lights out, definitely more impressive. Great work. So this is the thing with my CZ. The CZ, I think it's because of a headspace problem. I had a couple failure to extracts. Other than that, once I fixed that, that CZ has never malfunctioned in a match. That CZs are just if you're first getting into the sport, CZs are the way to go. They just run, and they shoot great right out of the box. Of course, I, had to go have a barrel put on, put it in a chassis, trigger. The only thing CZ about it is the action. But it absolutely shoots lights out. Now, the thing I'm seeing is with that 23-inch Lilja barrel, out past about 200 yards, I mean, it still shoots good, but the Voodoo shoots so much better. And a lot of our shots around here in California, a lot of our PRS matches, we do have shots out to 350, So that's why I typically shoot the Voodoo. Now, if I'm shooting NRL, where we're not going past 100 yards, I'll shoot my CZ every time. I mean, when you get behind a gun for a match, you want to be confident that your gun isn't going to fail you. And with the Voodoo, in the back of my mind, every time I get up to a stage, when you should be concentrating on, okay, where am I gonna put my bag? Where am I gonna aim my gun when I get down on the prop? I'm thinking about, all right, is it gonna load this first round? So typically, NRL, I shoot my CZ, and the PRS matches, I shoot my Voodoo. I'm hoping Voodoo finally comes out with some mags that'll actually work. Who's this? I'm Bear. You should be able to easily clean the day at the range eggs challenge target with this rifle. Just how easy it would have been to zero if you would have just dialed to the bullet hole. Okay. So I rarely dial to the bullet hole. And that's just habit for me because I don't want to shoot out my point of aim. So a lot of these targets you see, I'm shooting the star targets, I'm aiming at the tip of one of them diamonds. And if you shoot out your point of aim, yeah, you're going to pretty much be pretty close to one hole in it. But I want to give myself the best... let me call you back. I give myself the best chance of wanting to one-hole it, That's why, and it just carries over when I'm shooting, some of these competition targets for like a pursuit of accuracy, their monthly target, day at the range, their challenge targets. It's just habit for me. I know where the gun's shooting, so I just hold. And a lot of times, too, you got wind, so you're having to hold for the wind anyways. You can't, out here anyways, you can't dial wind unless it's a lot of wind. Because it's gusting. So it's going to change on you every time. At 50 yards, I can hold that. And then, so that last video too, I put on their Norma target test. That was a previous video. I don't know what I was thinking. You want to see the Norma target, the new $23 a box Norma they came out with. It was, I think, the previous video, or maybe 2 videos ago. I did a ammo test on that. Stuff's fast. I mean, it shoots like 1180, and I didn't try it out to distance, which I should have. I think I went to 100 yards with it, and it shot good at 100 yards. Did it shoot $23 a box good? Not for me. All right, and that was it for that video. Now let's go to the day at the range St. Patrick's Day video. And pause. Comments. Nice rifle. Looks like a 66 score with the Winchester Model 52 Sporter the other day. Fun challenge. I think he was saying it looked like he got a... Oh, he got a... I don't know. Very nice. Nice shooting for sure. What was your final score? Tell you the truth, I didn't even add it up because I was in a hurry before I left in the morning. I didn't even read the directions. I just went out there. I figured the big egg, that's your spotters, and then you shoot each of the little eggs. How they scored it, I have no idea. I sent it over to Elijah at Day at the Range. He scored it up. And to tell you the truth, I haven't even had time to get over there and look at the target to see what I got as for a score. My wife's been really, really sick. Had pneumonia for like 3 weeks. She's just getting over it, finally getting out. I mean, she was literally in bed for 2 weeks. So I didn't have time to shoot film. I mean, I've been taking care of all the animals and just taking care of everything while she was down. Well, now she's back up, so I'll have time. I'll get over there at day of range and take a look at it and see what that score was. Looks like fun. What happened on the second shamrock? Okay, so this is same video, but he's commenting on the shamrock. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I'd have to go back and look. Good shooting. Always looking forward to your videos. Did you build the CZ yourself? Yes, I built the CZ myself. Let me get anybody that's getting into this a little heads up if you're going to build a rifle. If you're going to build a rifle like a CZ, what you want to do, if you're going to do a build, now if you're going to shoot production class the way it is, that's totally different. But if you're going to do a build, all you want is the CZ action, because that's the only thing that's going to be CZ on it when you're done. You're going to... If I were doing it over, see, I did it completely wrong. I bought the $1,100 Varmint Precision Trainer, I think, and then changed everything. I should have bought the $300 Pro Trainer or whatever it is, and just went from there. I could have saved myself probably $800. But you're going to change out the barrel. Right now, I would say the best barrel out there for the CZs, hands down, is Modicam's Mueller barrels. Josh at Pursuit Accuracy. He's got quite a few Modicam guns. I know he went and did some testing with John on some of the Mueller barrels. Hit him up. I think he's done a video or two on them also. Hands down, them Muellers are just hammers. Absolute hammers. And he went away from the barrel shims, and now he's doing bolt shims instead. But he does firing pin work. You try to get more consistent strikes. Helps with the SDs and the ESs. Chassis, I went with the MDT ACC chassis, the Premier. Absolutely love it. I got one on the Voodoo also now. Trigger, Timony trigger. Love the Timonies. They have never failed me in a match. A lot of people are running Bix and Andys, I think mainly on their 700 platform guns, the Bagaras, Voodoos, Rimexes. But almost everyone I talk to has had a problem with them at some point. And I don't do good with problems. Look how long I've been fighting this stupid Voodoo with its feeding issues. Optics, I mean, for the money, that Arkin EP5 5 to 25 is, I mean, the best deal on the market. Excellent for PRS, for Rimfire, excellent for NRL. Yeah, I mean, NRL, you're only shooting out to 100 yards. PRS, you're shooting out to potentially 300, 350, but still plenty of scope for that. I had it on my 6mm. When you start getting out 700, 800 yards, that's where kind of the Arkin kind of starts to fall apart. Not tracking, track's fine, but just the glass quality, you know, parallax. So if you're planning on getting into this and you're starting off with a CZ, get the cheapest CZ you can get, unless you're going to shoot production class. Oh, what else we got here? Dude, how much coffee did you have before shooting? You look like you're racing, LOL. So, if you notice in my videos too, and he's not the, who was that? Rimfire Addict 70. Dude, he's not the only one that said that. So what I'm doing is the wind is blowing. So I'm trying to get as many off while the wind is blowing, and then when I feel the wind kind of let up, you'll see me slow down. So it all has to do with the wind, how fast or how slow I'm shooting. If it's a nice calm day out, we don't have hardly any wind, I'll shoot nice and slow. But if it's a breezy day out there, and I'll try to get as many rounds off during these gusts or in between the gusts as I can. No, squeal. Go. Squeal, go. 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 This morning, she's been a little monster. She already tried to bite me once this morning in the house, and she got kicked out of the house for it. Now she's going to sit out here and harass me. But yeah, that's the whole thing. My shooting, how fast I'm shooting, all depends on the wind that day. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I had a couple people comment on that when I was shooting ARA cards, you know. Holy smoke, slow down. No, I'm trying to time it so, you know, I'm shooting either when the wind's nice and steady or it's dropped off. So, Plitz, next comment, why such a hurry? Are you paying for the range by the minute? Same thing. It's all about the wind. And score. And again, another one. I didn't score up. Typically what I do is, I'm lazy. I don't read the directions. I print out the target, I go to the range, and I shoot it. Because I got a lot of stuff to do here at home, and the range is 30 minutes away from me. I'd love to put up like a little 50-yard range here. But for now, I'm having to drive out, drive back, and then I have all my stuff I need to do here, which right now I got a ton of poop to pick up. But that's it for the videos. The last two video comments. I might start doing this because it's easier to kind of explain than to type it out, you know, when people have questions or comments, you know, about something. But for the wind, I mean, for the way I'm shooting, how fast I'm shooting, it's all about the wind. It's all about the wind. The Voodoo, like I said, it's nice and clean now, so hopefully I'm going to get out tomorrow and do some more groups with it. I got some SK long range coming. I think I still have a brick of SK long range left. I have a brick at Ely Match, that 1075, which I shot through the CZ, and the CZ absolutely hated. I'm going to bring some of that. I'm trying to get my hands on some of that new Ely ammo. Test a box or two of that. But for now, that's all I got. Stay tuned. We'll next video I'll be shooting tomorrow. Hopefully get it posted up the next day or two. And then depending on the comments, I may do another comment video on that. You guys comment below. Let me know if you like these comment videos. Ask questions. I'll try to explain them in detail best I can. If I don't have an answer for you, I'll get an answer for you. I mean, Josh over at Pursuit of Accuracy, he's pretty knowledgeable about everything. So either way, thanks for watching. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Just to give you guys a look at what I was, my company I had while I was filming. There's the squealy pig. And that's Louie and Jesse out there. We got Bella down there, Bink, Delinda, and JoJo should be out in that field somewhere too. But yeah, these are all my producers. Thanks for watching, guys.